Hey Aries, welcome to Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. So I started your video, my battery died, so I got to lay out the cards, but I didn't obviously get any further than that. My battery died, so apologies guys. I'm not going to shuffle again because I haven't done the clarifiers, so I didn't get that far into the reading. I literally just laid out your cards. You've got lots of major arcana, and I'm just gonna do a quick shuffle just to see if there's any more cards to come out, and if not, then we'll get started. Happy New Year. The fire signs have had some really interesting new love readings for January and February, and you are no exception. So we have the Three of Pentacles to go with that Eight of Swords. Okay, so Aries, for January, you have the Five of Swords, the Lovers, the Tower, the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Judgment. The reason why I won't shuffle again is because these cards are so major. We have a lot of major arcana. For February, you have the Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the King of Swords, the Justice card, and the Death card. Overall energies is the Eight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So overall energy, I would say, is you being in your head about a situation, you knowing about a situation, however, not acting on it. And we have the Three of Pentacles here, which is partnership, partnering up in love. So maybe you're not acting on partnering up in love at the moment. So we'll see what the clarifiers have to say as well. So with the Five of Swords, it could be some harsh words that were said, or some harsh beginning of January. It could be some harsh words that were said, winning at all costs, kind of wanting to have the upper hand in a love situation or a decision in love. It could be that, it could also be to do with a Gemini. This could also be self-sabotage, self-sabotaging behaviors, self-sabotaging words, actions, things that you are doing that causes you to have to make a decision in love. And that decision in love causes a shakedown, causes a breakdown. There's a Tower here. It causes a shake-up or a breakdown. It could be it causes a separation, or that it causes a reflection of some kind, a sudden reflection. Something sudden happens with this Tower because there is some form of realization that comes from this decision in love. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you are working hard on your emotions and on your wellness, your healthy well and wiseness, your wisdom, your health. You are working hard on you, I feel, with this situation here as a result of this Tower. And then you have the Four of Cups. So here you could be not recognizing your blessings. Maybe you can't see your blessings for now, but there is judgment that comes forward towards the end of January. So you will be liberated in that respect. There is liberation here. Good karma, bad karma coming back to you. I believe that it is good karma that comes back because we have the Sun in February. So you may not be recognizing your blessings. When we look at this row here, we can see that there is like you not being able, you wanting to win at all costs, wanting or self-sabotaging behavior. Then a sudden change happens, a sudden breakdown happens. Then there is not recognizing your blessings, so you don't see. But then there's a decision in love, something that you can work on, really something that you are working on, something that you will work on, something that you are working on, that is going to give you liberation, going to bring liberation to you. And then we have the Sun. So that is ultimate abundance, ultimate happiness, happy families, things working out in your favor for a long time. That's a long-term manifestation. With the Queen of Pentacles, could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you are involved with. And then we have who is nurturing. This Queen of Pentacles is nurturing. She takes care of home, business, and work. She has her ducks in a row. She's very caring. And then we have the High Priestess. It could be your energy as well, Aries. And when we have the High Priestess, so here is about, again, allowing that, just allowing kind of that innate knowing to come forward. And I think once you do that, then you are able to speak your truth. You are able to be with this King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. You could be dealing with as well. You're able to bring forth this truth. You're able to bring forth a true, honest, balanced outlook on the situation. And then because of that, you then have justice, and justice is all about balance once again, where the scales are balanced in your favor, scales are tipped in your favor, and it is just cause, it is just time, it is just all things just is happening. Justice is prevailing in your situation, in your love situation, in your life. And then we have the Death card. Could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, could be a Libra. And it could be a change and transformation. Something drastically changes. A change happens, a death happens, and a rebirth is born. The overall energy here is you not acting on a situation, not acting on partnering up. So, that could be where this Lovers and Tower comes in. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is turning in your favor. Fate, luck, and destiny is on your side. And you have the Magician, Gemini energy again, the Lovers again, the Five of Wands, and the Emperor. Interesting, really interesting. So I was tempted to shuffle again and give you another reading, but I felt because these cards were so significant that it was important that I kept these going, and I kept this original spread and carried on. But you guys know that I normally shuffle on Shuffle Live anyway. So I have Temperance, Page of Pentacles, so fate, luck, and destiny with this Five of Swords. There is some form of oh look, the Hierophant. The Four of Wands, commitment, stability. The Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords with this change and transformation. Okay, Aries. So it looks like for January, you have the fate, luck, and destiny coming in here with these harsh words spoken, or with this self-sabotaging behavior, wanting to win at all costs, kind of no matter what. And then we have the Magician with the Lovers. So double Gemini energy here is what I always say with the Magician is Gemini. The Lovers is Gemini, and the Lovers here again. We have the Lovers twice. So there's two major arcana. You have a lot of major arcana, Aries. So this is something big. This is a massive shakedown that happens in your life, and it is to do with love. It is to do with a relationship, and there is a massive change and transformation that happens as well in February, and it is to do with, I feel in some respects, anyway, I'll get to that in a moment, but let me do this first. So we have the Alchemist, the Magician, who is, so you are in a situation where you are able to make a decision in love, coming from a place of love, if you so wish. It's entirely up to you. Also, you can have a situation where you could be manipulating a decision in love. You could be manipulating a decision in love. And then we have the Lovers here again with the Tower. So it could be a breakup of a relationship, a breakdown of a relationship, or a massive shake-up within a relationship. It not necessarily be a breakup. It could be a massive shake-up within a relationship as well. Within your, or a massive shake-up regarding a decision being made in love. In a love relationship. Because we've got the Lovers twice. So it's a very big decision that needs to be made regarding this relationship, and it could be a massive shake-up regarding that. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. So you're working hard, you're conflicted, but you are working hard, and you are allowing, you are doing the work, but you are conflicted while doing so. Or there could be like power struggles within you doing this work. There could be some form of power struggle. And we have the Emperor and the Four of Cups, which is really interesting, because if you're not recognizing your blessings with this Four of Cups, then the Emperor makes informed decisions. So we have all major arcana along this side for the clarifiers as well, which is quite significant. So what I will say here is that once you contemplate, once you see your blessings, I think then you make an informed decision, and you receive the liberation, and equal balance is infinite balance is attained by doing so. So this feels like you're coming back to an equilibrium. You're coming back to an equilibrium of some sort regarding this relationship breakdown, this relationship breakup, or this relationship shake-up. You are coming back to an equilibrium by the end of January. And then by February, you have the Sun and the Ace of Cups. So you're feeling good. You have new love coming in, fresh love coming in, abundance, happy families, and all of that. You have balance, harmony, and healing with this Queen of Pentacles. So it could be an earth sign that you are involved with, or a fire sign. With the Sagittarius energy here, it could be a Leo as well, or it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Gemini. We have really strong Gemini energy, Aquarius, Libra as well. And so there's lots of air energy here as well. And then we have the Page of Pentacles with the High Priestess. So with the Page of Pentacles and the High Priestess, it's very much about having a innate knowledge and innate knowing, and using that, trusting that, understanding that, and seeing that there is a message on the horizon of abundance. It may not necessarily be financial abundance. It could just be healthy, well and wise, having wisdom and having health and having strength, and all of those things that you also need in life that are grounding. And then we have the King of Swords and the Hierophant. So here there is some form of commitment that is made to an air sign, or commitment that comes from an air sign. Or indeed that could be you, because I do feel that you are being honest and balanced and fair. And I feel that you provide, because you are trusting now your innate abilities to know and understand situations, and having insight into situations, that you are then exercising your higher knowledge and your balance and fairness, truth and honesty, and creating a commitment of stability, and justice. I mean, oh gosh, these cards are absolutely amazing. I think that this death and rebirth is the ending of this heartbreak, and the ending of this false communication, and allowing the truth and honesty to prevail, because at the end of the day, these are swords. And so there is definite communication here, communication of heartbreak perhaps, and communication of some deceptive sort of nature. But I feel that this is the change and transformation. I feel that this is what changes. I feel that these are the things that change, because before that we have the Hierophant and we have the Four of Wands, which create stability and commitment in a relationship. We have new love coming in. So it could be that you have an epiphany. I think that with this Tower, I feel like it's an epiphany moment. I feel that you, although the overall energy is the Eight of Swords, you're in your head about, and you're actually not acting on something because you're thinking about it so much. And it could be a partnership situation, you know. I feel like it's an epiphany moment. I feel that you realize, or that vice versa, someone in your environment realizes that there can be love, and that there can be commitment. And these heartbreak and deception energies can be completely reduced or squashed. Or for some of you, it could be that there is a death and rebirth, and there is an ending to the heartbreak, and an ending to deceptive communication as well. So let's see what the Oracle deck has to say. So the first card for January is Embrace. And the second card, Leo got this for February. They got it for February as well, was the Goddess. So the first card for January is the bride offers herself. Leo also got that. But Leo got that for February. And for February, we have the cloak. And that's what I mean with this Death card and the Three of Swords and the Seven of Swords. The cloak is about hiding your feelings and hiding your emotions. And the cloak is giving you the opportunity to lift all of that away. So let's read. So we have embrace for January. And it says, a new opportunity is coming your way, but in order to grasp it, you must love, accept, and embrace the many aspects of your personality. You can do this by listing all the things about you, then listing all the things about you like, and then all the things about you don't like. These are usually things you try to hide from others, feel uncomfortable about, or ashamed of. List everything, good or bad, that you think describes you. Look carefully at the list of the things you don't like. Now find at least 2 positives for every negative you have listed. In reality, there are much more than just a couple, but 2 will do for now. Then go through the qualities on your original list of positives and find at least 2 negatives for each positive. With practice, you will come to realize every positive has negatives attached, and vice versa. Every quality you possess serves a valuable purpose in your life. Accepting and loving negatives and positives equally leads to wholeness and balance. And through this, you are better able to see and grasp opportunities that life constantly presents. And that is so true. And I feel that that's exactly what you do in February. I feel that you embrace the negative and the positive, because it's very much about positive, negative here, where you've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Five of Wands, 5 of Swords, and then you have the 5 of Wands with the 8 of Pentacles. You have the Lovers with the Tower. You know, it's very much about positive and negatives to this relationship that you have to make a decision about. And because of that, I feel that there has to be some cutting through of the nonsense. There has to be a change and transformation. There has to be a shake-up. These things are going to happen. They're positives and negatives, but overall you have the Sun with the Ace of Cups. So you have brand new, abundant, beautiful, wonderful love coming in, and it overtakes commitment. It overtakes everything, because then you have commitment and stability as well. Okay, so we have 43, the bride offers herself. And it says, accept what is being offered now. Whether through challenge or an easing of the way forward, there is a gift of grace from the divine feminine reaching for you now. Allow her in and be blessed. This oracle heralds a time of importance in relationships. You have been revealing yourself and not being afraid of who you are and what you are sharing yourself in willingness to connect. Your vulnerability and beauty is acknowledged and will attract the response you need at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Every bride shall have her bridegroom. So there could be marriage that comes out of this. It looks like there could be some form of marriage that comes out of it. So then for February, we have the Goddess, and it says, creativity, intuition, reflection. Look at the image on this card and note what feelings emerge. The lady in this picture with the moon reflecting behind her is here to remind you of your intuitive creative power. Power that has somewhat faded over the past months. There is much to be gained by reconnecting with your intuitive creative power, for this is the very essence of life and all creation. All it takes is for you to look inside, pay attention to what you feel in your heart. Let your heart and your inner goddess shine through, for she holds the power of the entire universe, and as such, so do you. And that is the Goddess. And then we have number 50, the Cloak. And it says, The message this oracle brings to you is that you can safely release the forms of security that you once held, which is the Eight of Swords, I feel, that you once held. You do not have to abandon your boundaries with others. Rather, your boundaries are so functional that you can enter into relationships with more openness, trusting that your boundaries will naturally assert itself when necessary, giving you the connection to yourself you need when you need it, without having to withdraw from the relationship entirely. It is time to trust your own boundaries and practice letting them help you whilst actively engaging in deeper relationships. You'll have fun. And I see that with the Death card and the Three of Swords. I feel that you can trust your boundaries, trust yourself, trust that your boundaries will naturally assert themselves. Trust that this person will not take advantage of you. Trust that this person will love you, you know, and commit to you and give you, when they do come into your life, or if they're already in your life. I feel like this is somebody you already know. With the Eight of Swords, I feel like it's a situation you're already aware of. And so, you know, trust that your boundaries will naturally assert themselves and that there will be no room for manipulation or conflict, you know, deception. So ask your question, Aries, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question, Aries, and the angels will give you an answer. Okay, so for January, we have listen to your intuition and ask your angels. And for February, we have if you believe and big happy changes. Look at that. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful January and February in love. Mwah, many blessings to you. See you again soon.